BagFuel, baby.
Touchdown and turn up. That's how I like it.
That's how we starting off the show?
Yeah.
Touchdown and turn up?
Touchdown and turn up. That's the name of this show right here, Ghost. Touchdown and turn up.
That's the name of this episode?
Yeah.
That's the name of the episode. BagFuel.
BagFuel.
Ooh, one of the most popular shows out of nowhere.
Right?
Oh, hold on.
Is she ready?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go. Fuck it.
That's what I told you.
Touchdown and turn up. We back. You heard me?
Yeah.
Get busy.
BagFuel, man.
BagFuel. New edition. We'll call this the manager business edition.
There you go.
Now we're gonna talk, and we need managers and expertise because there's a lot of things going on, man. I would like to introduce you, but I'd rather get your expertise first, player. As a manager, what would you do for Kyrie Irving right now? Because he's in a thunderstorm. How can we help this man right now? Because they want to chop him off, and they're dragging and walking the dog.
I would get him a new PR team.
Why is that? Why does he need a new PR team?
Because his public image ain't looking good.
Interesting. What can he do to fix his public image?
In your eyes, in your mind, because you're watching it too. You know what I'm saying? So what can
As a manager, what is some advice? Because, people want to look for great managers to help them win and succeed in this game. What you thinking?
To me, he should probably fall back for a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes silence is golden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you gotta just chill and not say nothing and let whatever is going on at the time just play itself over. You know what I mean? And the reason why I said a new PR team is because when he come back around, he do come back out to the limelight and everybody can see him and he talking and he doing his thing or whatever, they're gonna present a new image to him that people can believe in. And people can forget the previous image that got him in the situation that he in.
All right, well, let's talk about that because he's the most giving. He's one of the most giving athletes of all time already. Okay, he donates. He done paid off college tuitions. He done helped out kids. He is over the top with giving. And that was already stated from a year ago when he sat out. So what else is he going to do? I'm just lost. Let me just ask you. Is there any room for people now to make mistakes? Because I feel like there's no room to make a mistake no more.
It's not one false move will cost you.
All right, but it's always been like that. Why is it so much more serious now? Do y'all think it's because of social media?
100%.
That right now, but social media takes us on many whirls and tumbles and spins. To me, it's no different than what we've always saw with fanfare with people. They love you, right? You make one mistake, they turn their back on you. Yeah. They always say fans are fickle. So what do you think the PR going to do for the fickle fan?
I say appeal to them. We live in America, and America loves when you apologize, when they can drag you like a dog and beat you down and put you down into submission. Especially when you're a black man. You got to remember, Kyrie Irving has close to 20 million followers or 25 million followers on all social media platforms. When he told the people, I'm not taking the jab, think how much money let's just use the 10% rule. Esso and I spoke.
When you supposed to be used 3%,
the 3%
and it was still high.
So how many people he might have convinced not to take that? Let's say what, 1 million people?
1 million, yeah.
Now, how much is you in that field? How much is a booster shot?
How much is one jab?
You said how much do it cost?
Yeah, a booster shot.
Oh, I don't know. They free.
Oh no.
What you
Y'all
mean?
give them free. See, you got to learn about your business because my wife sells insurance.
See, I don't do the insurance side. I'm the nurse side.
It's not free. It's grants and money is given. It's not free. See, that's how they trick
you know what? I'm gonna say this to you. Then I'm gonna say this to you to answer your question properly and not give you.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your proper question properly. I've seen them go for when people was trying to charge for them before we realized that we could get them for free. I've seen them go from 100 to 250.
Okay, but let me explain to you why it's not free. Right? When they give it to the hospitals, it's grants money that's passed. It goes through the insurance. So when my father gets the jab, he's 79 years old.
Okay.
When he went to go get the jab was like $3,000. But it goes to the insurance. See, y'all don't know that. My father's a cancer survivor, right?
Okay.
So you know the cancer survivor, they got to go get the shot inside their butt. You know how much that shot is?
Probably 7,000 to 10,000.
4,000. But you got it. But you got to get them. If your PSA goes up, you get them 3 or 4 times a year.
So now, if Kyrie convinces 1 million people not to take
a $3,000 jab. Now it's 3 jabs. It's 3 jabs.
Yeah.
One jab, they say, let's just say one jab. Let's go low like how you go.
Yeah.
One jab is 1,000.
But it's 3 of them, and that's 1 million times 3, right?
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a lot of money.
That's per person, though.
If you do $10 per a million people, that's 10 million.
But even if it was what I say, even if it was the 100 to the 250, right?
At a million.
At a million. You understand what I'm saying?
We still talking, what, 100 million?
Yeah,
150. So
100,
just off
250 million. Yeah,
So
you
just
know
off
what I'm saying?
Kyrie saying, nah, I ain't doing that. He cost the pharmaceutical $250 million.
In New York, $250 million? No. Oh, $250 million.
Yeah,
You're right. I'm sorry.
yeah.
In New York. Because we ain't talking about the rest of the world. Let's just say he fucked with 1 million people out of the 23 million in New York State. And now Kyrie is a worldwide known ball player.
But let me ask you a question though. Do you think that he should have to be subject to something that he don't want to do because he's on the platform that he's on?
Do you want to get paid? I'm just curious.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just curious.
Saying, like,
do you want to get paid? Do you want to give back the $47 million? Do you want to give back the $47 million?
So what you saying is that what you saying is
I'm asking a question.
No,
I'm being
we
real.
all want to get paid, right?
I'm being real.
So what you saying is that
You gay for pay?
Huh?
You gay for pay?
Nah, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking. We're talking about the society, though. We're not talking about me. If we're talking about me, I wasn't taking the jab anyway.
Yeah.
Right? I rock with Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'm not a money dude.
Yeah.
But we're talking about. He said, my man brought up, if he affects 1 million people, how much money is that? Right? So now we're talking to the money men.
Yeah.
So the money men is saying, Kyrie, do you want to get your $47 million? Do you want it? If I'm Kyrie, I'm rich already. I'm gonna stand on my laurels. I think these dudes know that.
But I'm gonna tell you on a smaller scale, just from the standpoint that you asked me about originally, from the nursing standpoint, right? That's what I do by profession, right?
Okay.
We ain't getting 47 million, but if we ain't get the jab, so to speak, then we weren't gonna have no job.
There you go.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
Do you want your job?
Yeah, I want my job because I make good money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
we understand that.
Ghosts don't like that. Ghosts don't like somebody that's gonna succumb to get they pull, get they check.
They getting money back from everybody who didn't take that jab. Is getting back their bread.
I heard, and I'm glad that they're getting it back. But we just using the jab as one way to explain
why Kyrie's
Kyrie's
getting dragged.
influence.
Yeah.
Right, that's where it started.
Yeah.
Okay? It started with the jab. It started with, I'm not taking the jab, but I'm gonna show up to the gym and embarrass y'all. All right?
People didn't
Don't
forget
nobody,
that.
don't nobody really like a real smart black man.
And he's young.
They don't.
And he's young.
And he's rich.
Yeah.
So, and I've always said
He's a threat.
a threat.
He's a threat.
He is the threat.
He's the threat. You got a young, rich, smart black man, intelligent black man who woke, who know what's up.
All right, so you think the PR, so let's get back to your question.
Yeah.
What the fuck the PR gonna do for that?
The PR got to make the people forget what happened, because you brought up the fact of all the positive things he did for the people. People gonna forget that the minute that he, like I said, one false move will cost you. So all the stuff he did, they're gonna forget that. But what his PR team and him cannot do is put that as a reminder. Well, I did this for y'all. How y'all gonna do that to me? And I did this, I did that. Don't nobody want nothing that you did for them thrown in their face.
I mean, they're gonna parade him. Since he did what he did with the jab, they're going to parade him. They're going to have him at these Jewish festivals. He's going to be donating to bar mitzvahs and all of that. He's going to be...
They already got him on deck.
Yeah.
He did?
Hold on. Kyrie said he's going to retire? Kyrie's going to retire?
I'm not mad at him.
Yo, he do that? He's the next Muhammad Ali.
That's a dude,
really is.
That's a dude
really
that's
is,
standing on his morals and
Yeah.
values. And that's what I was saying. That's why I brought it up, Ghost. Do you want your money? So it's like, do you really want your money? Are you Kyrie Irving and you're worth $200 million, or you have $200 million? Are you going to let them make you a slave?
This is fake, Ghost. It's fake.
Are you going to let them make you?
You want to know what the name of the source is?
What is it? What is it?
You ain't read it? Thank you.
What is it?
Ball sack sports.
Stop it. Stop. Stop.
But,
I do this.
But are you gonna be a slave to the rhythm for $47 more million. I know people that slaves are real for $4,000, $400.
But let me tell you something, though. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to keep it funky with you. I'm not no 200 millionaire, and I'm not Kyrie, so I can't speak what he would do. But I'm going to tell you, in my mindset, the way I think, if I was worth 200 million, and they told me that in order to keep getting this money, I had to do something that I didn't want to do, I would just lose the money. I'm going to tell you the truth.
So you're going to leave your career behind.
And the reason why I say that is I'm not saying that as a person that I am today, I would do that because I ain't no 200 million or a millionaire in general. What I'm saying is if I was worth $200 million and I had all these things I could put my hands in, I'm going to always get money because I'm a household name.
You're not going to always
Kyrie.
get money. You're not going to always get money. I'm stopping you.
Why though?
They didn't scare you with Kanye? Kanye was worth $7 billion, and a week later he was worth $240 million.
Kanye forgot who really... No, that's different though.
I'm just asking.
No, this is different though.
How is that?
Hold on,
No, you telling me? Okay,
no, this is my opinion. This is different.
Hold on. Losing.
I got him.
Hold on.
Losing $8 billion is different, right?
No. That's not what I said. Hold on. That's not what I said. No, what I'm saying, no. I know there's a big difference. Like I know that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the way, because I was reading the Kanye stuff, right? And I'm like this. I'm like, Kanye must have forgot what it said on them contracts. Kanye was a billionaire only because of the contract. He wasn't a billionaire because he had $8 billion. He's a billionaire because of the contract. I'm looking at it like Kyrie got $200 million.
Okay.
Kanye didn't have $8 billion. The contract had $8 billion. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, but you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
We're talking about a motherfucker who was worth $7-8 billion, and in one fell swoop in 1 week, he's worth 240. Oh wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
And he looked like a broke nigga with 240 million, right? The same 200 million you said Kyrie got.
Yes.
Kyrie got to live 40 more years.
Facts.
Kyrie got to live 40 more years with the lifestyle, eating the way he eats, vegan, chefs, family, kids. What are you talking about? And then you're gonna tell me if the Jewish people say, we're not putting no more of your Nikes out no more.
I just read something earlier today. They said they put out the new Kyrie.
They're not. You late. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you saying you late, that's why I said this is our job to pay attention. See what I'm saying?
Your job.
So now when you saying I'm gonna go take the 200 million and I'm gonna get some more money, right? And you go Heineken, let me come get some money with you. No, no, you can't get no money with me. Yo, Yo, Space. No, you can't get no money with me. What you gonna do?
Let me say this, man.
I'm saying like that's a hard thing to say because maybe when I'm looking, I ain't looking at it right. I'm probably not looking at it. I'm looking like this. You got 200 million. If they cut you off, you losing 47. That ain't got nothing to do with the 200.
Okay.
They cut off Kanye. He lost billions because that was part of his contract. That 200 million is the money that Kyrie got.
Okay.
Granted, like you said, all right, well, you ain't gonna do Esso ain't gonna do no business with him. Heineken ain't gonna do business with him. Ghost ain't gonna do business with him. At the end of the day, he got 200 million. He got to have a good marketing team behind him. Not marketing, investing team behind him, so that way they can take that money.
We're not gonna invest your money. We don't like you. We're not gonna take your fucking money. You know who you investing with? Jewish dudes, Italian dudes, Russian dudes. I'm not taking your fucking money. I don't need it. Just like you didn't need the 47 million, I don't need your fucking money.
Yeah.
So where you gonna go? We're gonna put you in the corner slowly but surely. And one thing we don't know is black people don't stick together. Puff Daddy not coming to save you.
So you think they're gonna try Dave Chappelle?
Wait, hold on.
Dave Chappelle who?
Listen.
They're gonna try Dave Chappelle, Kyrie.
Puff Daddy's not coming to save
like
you.
how they did Dave Chappelle.
No. See, what Dave Chappelle did was say, fuck you and I'm out.
He went to Africa.
Yeah, he went to Africa. So now, but listen.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right now, Kyrie, again, you got to remember, he's a young black multimillionaire who's going against the establishment. They want to walk that dog. Because what Esso said a few moments ago, about censorship, I said it's bigger than that. Never in society has a black man been able to accumulate a large amount of wealth quickly without selling drugs or being an athlete. That's offensive. You remember what that cop said to Frank Lucas in American Gangster? You represent progress.
Yeah.
And
we got to kill that, bro.
We got to kill that. A black man that can make money off his brain and on YouTube. The scariest thing would be a black version of Mr. Beast. You know who Mr. Beast is?
They're not even going to let Mr. Beast get that big because the other people, the other colors, get more money per view or per whatever CPM than us. We could have 1 million subscribers and they could have 100,000 and they're gonna pay them more money than us.
Of course.
Because of the color of the skin.
Of course.
So you can't even beat the computer.
That's the power. That's the power. They're afraid. Imagine a black version of Mr. Beast. Now he can employ other black people. He can employ and show up other people how to work this system. Now you can't tell him. And people think, oh, no one's going to be mad or afraid. Always remember what happened at, the Black Wall Street when they burnt it down. Mm-hmm. Why? It was black people minding their business, making their money, not bothering anybody. And they said, fuck that. That's why I always said, let's move back to Africa.
This nigga's spitting right now.
What happened, Ghost? Okay, thank you. And I've always been aware. You know why I know they want to walk the dog with Kyrie? When I used to have my job, right, and I would bark on all the customers, I saw would be on the phone. He's like, how come they don't fire you?
I would literally be, no. Tell him he's with the customers and he got his earphones in with me and he's turning around like, why don't you just shut up and sit down or something? I'm like, yo, bro.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what job?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk
about it. All right.
And then I would take 3 weeks off, right?
Like, what job?
And I would be like, yo, how you take 3 weeks off? Like, did you fill out paperwork? It's like, I don't show up. Anytime I got in trouble, the number one place they would send me to is sensitivity training.
Yeah.
Be careful with that. That's the way they try to walk you and make people feel happy. Yeah, we've reconditioned him. That's what they want to do, recondition Kyrie.
Yep.
They're going to drag him and say, cut all that nigger shit out.
Yep.
And they want to make an example so guys like you and your son and Esso's kids and Ghost kids
they
can be
scared. They scared
chill
now.
out, little nigga.
See,
Yeah? Your 250 million don't
Let
mean
him say
shit.
Yo, he ain't used to being around us. Let him
I'm
say what he gonna say.
I'm really digging it for real. Like, I'm really digging it for real.
Because think about this. LeBron came out and spoke out against Kyrie. Your favorite ball player.
Yeah, of course.
Your favorite ball player.
Because they walking the dog.
And this is the problem with the race that we have. We help them walk the dog.
Of course we do.
Of course we do. LeBron went and bought them the leash. Oh, you want to walk Kyrie? Let me give you this solid gold leash and walk Kyrie
you think
like
LeBron
a dog.
about to lose his $1 billion?
Absolutely.
He's not about to lose his $1 billion.
Absolutely.
Okay,
not.
so he wants his check.
So he gonna do everything.
Are you cool with him getting his check?
No, that ain't what I said. I'm cool. No. That ain't what I said. I'm cool with everybody getting their money. But what I'm saying is, we talking about LeBron and LeBron saying and doing what he did. What I'm saying is LeBron ain't gonna lose his $1 billion. So he gonna do whatever he can do to stay in the position he can stay in to make sure he getting that $1 billion.
That's his check. That's what I'm referring to as his check. Not a physical check, his money.
His money,
and right? And then
source.
and then when LeBron retires, we all know LeBron is gonna go on and probably make more money in retirement like Michael Jordan did, right?
He's
and who's gonna pay
Jordan
LeBron?
path.
The same people that's on Kyrie's head. Okay? So I'm saying, LeBron, you want your check. I'm not mad. But as the black people in the hood is posting up, or the black people in the hood is wondering, what did Kyrie really do? That's what's going on right now everywhere. He's donated, he's done this, he did this, and I tell the black people, you know what Kyrie did? He made a mistake.
That's it.
And a black man in the public eye, you gotta be perfect, or they're gonna walk you like a dog.
That's it.
Period.
Yo.
And that's what's going on.
Everything you do as a black man in the public eye is tenfold. Everything you do. But you know, it's a tenfold. It's only tenfold when it's negative. Because like you said, he did
it's zerofold when it's
positive. It don't get no light on it. You say he did A, B, C, and D, right? We don't even know about that. You know about it because you're a journalist, right?
No, people, no. I'm not going front. People know about Kyrie's giving even when they were protesting with the jab. That's why people were so, if you paid attention, Kyrie being a giving person is known. Kids, basketball leagues. He has been probably one of the most philanthropic athletes of all time. Okay,
But
that's known.
But guess what?
He made a mistake.
They forgot about it.
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, they didn't forget about it. They know about it because what did we say about when you're black? It's tenfold the other way,
it's tenfold,
and it's zero folds the other way. So when he did that, it was zero sum folding. And now when he made a mistake, and he's keep going, and he's challenging the establishment ongoing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to help him when he got somebody like Stephen A. Smith that's in a powerful position who clearly doesn't like Kyrie.
Right.
He can say he can say a nice thing, but when you watch the man face, you can be like, he don't like Kyrie.
He don't even mess with him.
I mean,
He don't mess with Kyrie. And Kyrie don't mess with him. That's backdoor stuff, pause, because they are in an industry that we're not in. So they share things and know things. But at the same time, I'm looking for Stephen A., who's also from Queens like myself, stand up, QGTM. I'm looking for him to go back to the old Stephen A. The old Stephen A. understood the black man's plight.
But he ain't gonna do that neither. You know why?
You know why?
He wants his check.
He getting that bag.
Thank you.
Exactly.
He wants his $10 million and his private jet, and he wants to fly around with Jerry Jones and talk about Jerry Jones like they not friends and get his money. So is that the problem?
What?
Kyrie doesn't need a PR. A PR is not going to help him. He's still going to be zero fold.
Zero fold.
Right?
Yeah.
So the problem is that us people that really support Kyrie, if you really do, y'all going to have to stand up and come outside and support Kyrie.
Okay, no.
Because he's
going
to need it.
How do you support Kyrie Irving now? Give them examples.
That's tough.
No. This is
him or me?
Simple.
Okay, you go first.
You got to give equal response.
Okay.
One, don't show up to the games. Don't watch the games. Don't buy merch. The black dollar is still the most
powerful dollar.
Dollar.
Yes.
That's the one thing we got.
Start right there. Boom. Second, make an example. The same way the
other communities
went in and wore their T-shirts courtside. Hey, put some people courtside and spread your message.
We support Kyrie.
Or something even more general.
We love Kyrie.
No.
What?
Whatever charity that's important to Kyrie. See, because when you say you support Kyrie, then they're going to flip it to whatever they
say
think
we love Kyrie.
No, stop.
I know what he about to say. Go ahead.
When you say that, then that means you support what they thought was the negativity.
Right.
Support the charity.
That's not going to put enough light on them.
That's not. Yes, it will, because they'll know. If you put 10 people with shirts, because what did they put with the other people? They put anti what?
Semitic.
Yes. So you put the same message. If you put 10 people courtside on an ESPN game and it has a it's going to ring off. Because if we had 10 people wear BagFuel shirts courtside, they're going to be like, whoa.
Let me go. You go first.
But this is the thing, though, with the 10 people courtside. 10 people courtside. I was looking at courtside tickets yesterday. The minimum courtside ticket is like $1,200.
You
want 10 black people.
Yes.
Kyrie gonna pay for it. Kyrie gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
It's a write-off.
Yeah.
It is a write-off.
You said he need a new PR.
Yeah. What we talking about?
He gonna pay for it.
He's helping you with the PR work.
So you saying that his charity gonna go to Kyrie? Listen, we willing to sit courtside with the support Kyrie shirts on, but the tickets is $1,200 a piece. We know he got it. We know he gonna pay for it. We know it's a tax write-off.
Gotta pay it. It's gonna come from the charity. Everything is a write-off. When you making $47 million, you know how much write-off you need? You need $30 million. That was a write-offs in order to keep $15 million. So you got to spend the money anyway. But my thing to him is, if they put BagFuel up there, people know we're BagFuel.
Yeah.
If they put a charity up there, they don't know that's
Kyrie. No, you don't understand. The prolificness of the message already starts. Because they're going to say, what is that? They're gonna search into it.
No, they're not.
Yes,
because I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna. I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna do it. I'm gonna tell y'all why they're not gonna do it. Because the TV people is owned by Jewish Network, and they know what you're doing.
No, you cannot fight that.
But this is crazy that you. But hold on, honey. I will answer on this because before we even got that deep into this, what we talking about right now, I was gonna say how we gonna support it when we don't own not a TV network.
It's not about the TV. I'm telling you right now, when you sit down in them chairs, I've sat courtside. Trust me, it's a different lifestyle. It's a different mentality. And you know that. You've sat courtside.
I sat on the floor too, but you're missing the point.
So then,
what is gonna make bro? You talking from a bargain basement.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why.
We watched it happen.
You watched it happen for Jewish people.
So now black people.
Not black.
So now black
not
people.
Black.
All right, so what they're gonna make hold on. So the black people pay for the chairs. What they gonna tell them to do? Take their shirt
No,
off?
keep the fucking chairs. You know what we're not gonna do? Space Ghost. If you put that camera on them motherfuckers, you're fired.
You know why? It's
You're fired,
impossible.
Space Ghost. And Mr. Commentator, and Mr. Commentator, if you mention them motherfuckers, you're fired.
But here's what you're gonna do now. So when they're running up and down the court, you're gonna blur out when they're running up and down.
You goddamn right.
So you're gonna blur half the game.
Yes, you can blur the 10 people.
It sounds crazy.
you
No,
have to
hold
blur
on,
the game.
hold on. It do
You have to
sound
blur the
crazy
game.
though.
So they're gonna blur out Kyrie.
Nah,
then.
it do sound crazy, but I can see that happening though. Yeah,
bugging.
like I can see that happening. I ain't gonna hold
They
you.
can do anything
Like, yo,
with a camera.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, it sound crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. I can see them going to that extent, bro. I really can see them going to that extent, bro.
In order to blur out all those people courtside, because they're floor level.
10 people is not a lot of people.
Listen, they did it with 5 people.
They're gonna blur the shirt. They're not gonna blur the people. They can blur that. They can, bro.
So they're blurring and moving, right?
Wait, time out. Let's talk, let's talk real business for a second because you joking. Anywhere you go, when they don't want your logo to show, they blur your logo. Anywhere. That's easy. They don't gotta blur the people. They're gonna blur the logo on 10 people. That is so cheap for them.
All right. They can blur the logo that fast on live television?
It ain't live.
Yes,
it's not. No, it's behind. No. The games. There's a lag.
There's a lag.
The games ain't live. This is what I'm trying to tell
lagging.
you. When the game tips off, it has not tipped off on TV.
What is it, 10 seconds?
No, more than that. They do that because people curse. They do that, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is big business. They're not gonna let you do it. So when you think it's 10 fucking t-shirts,
and then to keep it real with you, I honestly think they'll try to escort them out. I swear, I think they'll try to figure out a way to escort these people out, bro.
If they took Charles Oakley out of the fucking Madison
they'll
Square
figure out a way to
Garden,
escort these people
Let me
up
tell
out
you
of there, bro.
something. If they
I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna tell you right now. They escort them out. That would actually be bigger. Yeah. What? They just escorted all these 10 black people out because they're supporting their charity, which is a great foundation.
What charity? What charity? I didn't see no charity because the shirts was blurred.
Bro, we talking about the social media era. The reason why that Charles Oakley shit went off, it wasn't because of what happened on ESPN. It was because other people with this shit right here. So if you think I can go to Shade Room.
Now that is what's gonna get them.
I'm about to kill y'all. I'm about to kill your whole philosophy.
Yeah.
Let me kill their whole philosophy, Ghost.
All right.
Let me kill them. Charles Oakley was a white and black thing and a Chinese thing. Charles Oakley is an icon in New York City. It was not black. It was not just black. It wasn't black people saying, don't take Oak out. It was everybody. Kyrie, no.
We're not talking about Kyrie. We're talking about 10 black people supporting a charity. Stop.
Supporting Kyrie's charity.
Hold on. It doesn't matter.
What you mean?
Because you're not getting it. Take it out. Whoever has their phone, we'll send that over to Shade Room. We'll send it over to all them publications. That's big business. This shit already breaks differently. So you can't control that.
I'm gonna end this, and we can move on. That would be nice in a perfect world where black people actually stuck together.
We're not talking about sticking together. We're talking about news, my nigga.
That's new. Heineken.
Okay.
What you're saying, Heineken. Listen to what you're saying. The Jewish people went with the t-shirts on, right? That's sticking together.
Okay.
That's what they're doing.
Okay.
If we want Kyrie, we said, what are we going to do to support Kyrie Irving? So that means they would have to stick together, wear the 10 t-shirts. The other people is doing social media, like me and you got to be like, oh, wow, who's fucking, what they call it? Whose charity is this? Yeah. We don't even know. Us black people don't even know what charity it is to say I'm gonna put the camera on you and expose it. Then nobody knows. That's why they would have to say we love Kyrie.
No,
so
they're not gonna let that go.
All right, then they're not gonna let what you're saying go.
Because here's what I'm saying right now. The moment you're sitting in front of a camera and it's 10 shirts, it's just like you said, promo and marketing. When niggas come with all their t-shirts, what's the point of it? To see it, to make an impact and make a statement. So we're talking about promo and marketing niggas. Now, all of a sudden, 10 niggas sitting courtside wearing a t-shirt is not gonna matter?
But to be the devil's advocate, do you think that a charity that he donate to is willing to risk the rest of their funding from other people by supporting him courtside?
That's a great question.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, that's
because
a great question.
If the people willing to take everything from him, what makes you think that people ain't willing to take everything from the charity that they've been donating to, and it just so happened he been donating to them too?
They want to crush him.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna wipe the whole board with everybody and start over.
It's crush time.
It's
That's
done.
all I'm saying.
And I don't know no charities about to sit up and say, man, I'm about to risk my funding for Kyrie because I don't see it happening. Like I don't see it happening.
Guess what that means?
What
SO said 2 minutes ago.
What?
Niggas ain't sticking together.
I just don't see it happening, bro. That's what I don't see it about to happen, bro.
And that's all I'm
we done
saying.
had this whole 10-minute argument about this shit. And at the end of the day, it ain't gonna happen because ain't nobody risking their money for Kyrie. This ain't about to happen,
and
bro.
I said that. That's why. That's why
there's
I
no way
opened
to
up,
support
and Ghost
Kyrie.
made a comment to me. That's why I asked him. I said, Ghost, this ain't about me. I said, are you risking your check? And that's what it is.
So can I ask you a
This is a
question
money
then?
world. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? Let's just say the news he got that was fake news. Let's just say it was real, and not to speak nothing bad about Kyrie. Do you think that the best option for him to do is retire?
Nah, I wouldn't retire. I'm be honest. The best option for him to do is what he's doing is going the hard way, because that's what they do to black men. Once he comes out of this, like to be real, he could have just apologized.
He could have.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm just keeping it real. Like how they told me I gotta apologize to somebody on camera right now. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like black people, we do gotta stick together, and something that I did would not do that, mm-hmm. right? So I'm gonna apologize. And it's hard for us people to say I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've been oppressed so much that I can see Kyrie saying, like, how can a black man that's been involved with slavery and we are the bottom barrel of the basement, we get treated like trash? How can I be racist? Is what he's gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
I think the best option is for him to retire.
I don't know if the best option is for him to retire. I think that's the best option if he don't apologize. Let me tell you something. As a man, as you get older, you learn you have to apologize in situations even when you don't think you're wrong.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Trust me.
Do you understand? So
trust me, I know about apologizing when you're not wrong.
Even if he stand on his business that he said and everything he did, mm-hmm. even if he 100% don't believe that he wrong, and in the back of his mind he really want to go out like a martyr, mm-hmm. sometimes it's best to just, my bad, man, I ain't even mean it like that. You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't this is what I kept trying to tell you. It ain't, my bad ain't enough.
It's not enough. He's black.
They gonna walk him.
They walked Kanye.
They did.
They're gonna try to walk Kyrie.
So maybe the best thing is, like you said, go hard like he been going.
Yo, he gotta just.
If he's gonna go hard, he might as well retire.
Why? If
because
I'm gonna go hard,
no, you're not. Hold on.
Okay.
He has to meet particular requirements in order to play. He has to apologize. He has to donate. He has to take 2 sensitivity trainings and be. You didn't see the whole list. If
no,
he does,
I saw.
So then, if he doesn't do all that walking the dog, he don't go back on the court. So what the fuck is I'm sorry mean if he still got more shit to do?
So listen,
you think Kanye not doing shit?
So
I'm not saying.
I don't think Kanye's doing anything.
I'm sorry is not enough.
I bet you he is.
He's doing shit.
Kanye, he's doing shit. They're just not making. They walked him already. So now he's.
So now they don't gotta make it public no more.
He's behind.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying.
Yeah.
This is all I'm trying to say. This is big money. This is big business.
Do you think Kyrie pride is worth? And I'm not trying to chalk it down to just pride, but I'm saying, do you think his pride is worth his $42 million? Because what you told me that he got to do, if that's the facts that we got to do, if that's the closest thing to the facts that we got to do, I'll do it. And it's not even because I'm a nut ass nigga. And it's like, oh, all right, well, I'm gonna do it because fuck it, I want this 42. I'm gonna do it because nigga, that shit ain't that deep to me.
I'll say this, and we end this like this, Kyrie. If I was you, for real, I would just lay out a real apology like I'm about to do. I'm gonna apologize to Nori for saying that he's not black, because it offended many people that I said that he's not black because I looked at something totally differently and I was wrong for looking at it that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm a terrible person because I had to apologize. I don't feel like less of a man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And we move on. Kyrie, do the same thing, get your money, and let's win a championship for New York City.
I just say retire Kyrie. That's it. Fuck these niggas, me.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Yo, so on a business level,
yeah,
what
You want to get into it?
No. What financially is going to happen to the South? Is the South going to be divided after this whole Takeoff thing now? What happens with the money? What happens with the music? What happens with the unity? Because now Houston and Atlanta, it looks like all that South unity is done.
I don't think the South is going to be divided. I think that would be. And I'm not from the South, so I don't really want to speak for them people. But just from the logic, I'm looking at it like this: you can't control the actions of one man. You know what I'm saying? So you saying that the South got to be divided? Atlanta is two major metropolis in the music industry and the business world
Houston,
in general.
Miami,
all of them, right? So they got to be divided, and that's a very tragic thing that happened. To happen to Takeoff. Like I'm sorry that happened to him. That's horrible. Like when I first seen it, I thought it was fake news. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't even fathom
like
it.
I didn't even think it was real. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really thought it was fake news. So you know what I mean? May Allah make it easy for His people, but I don't think it should cause a divide. I think it should make it stronger because I really think that they need to say, from my understanding, what I got the morning that it happened, I woke up that morning, I seen it, I called my people, yo, what happened? They sent me some pictures and videos or whatever. They said, this is what happened. I said, okay. From my understanding, he was down there with mob ties or whatever. He was down there with them people. I don't know if he was, but I heard they was down there, they was kicking it or whatever at some bowling alley, and something jumped off and he got shot, right? How are we going to say that it's going to break up the South unity off of the actions of one man? Because I feel like they're trying to place the blame, and I feel like they're trying to make it seem like he was supposed to be protected by Jay Prince and them. Like if he was there with them, it shouldn't have happened. That's true. Nothing should have happened to him, no matter where he was at or who he was with. But do I think that because Jay Prince is who he is, that y'all got to put the blame on him and put the whole blame on Houston? I don't think that's right.
Somebody has to take responsibility. When you get deeper in this game, it's not as big as you think it is.
Okay.
It ain't conglomerates. It's crews and people.
Yeah.
Okay? So all of these crews and people, you're taking quality control, which is a big crew.
Big, major.
Okay?
Major.
You're taking Jay Prince. It ain't just about Jay Prince Jr. Yeah. It's about everybody that's involved around. Yeah. It's artists. It's many rappers. It's many managers. I know people for a fact that people was down there and they're fleeing just because they might have seen something.
Yeah,
I know there's a woman that left her dude with her kids scared because he was there. He was just there. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. This is bigger. This is big business. A lot of money, a lot of thugs. It's a lot of street business in the music business. People don't understand that. It's a big code. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to be careful what you saying, who you representing, whose side you on, who you speaking out for, who name that you using. We only using names that everybody's regularly talking about on YouTube, right? Yeah. But when you're thinking about this, can it divide the South? Yeah, because it's ran only by a couple of people.
And you got to remember, a rock star.
Not a regular, a rock star.
A rock star's life
major guy
got taken away.
Yeah.
And we dealing with street dudes who live by a certain code and ethics. Eye for an eye, body for a body. A sacrifice has to be made in retribution of that. And I don't believe in that. I'm just not ignorant to that.
Nah, you speaking reality of what it really is.
And they took out a rock star that doesn't like drama.
He's a laid back dude.
In cold blood with his back turned, supposedly or allegedly.
Yeah.
Extreme offensive sins. Something has to be laid back on an equal scale and playing level.
You feel like that's what street people do. That's how they feel.
Because that has to go down based on how street dudes and street justice works, then it gets sticky. So this region and that region are combating behind the scenes. So it's going to spill over.
But I would hope,
and they're all influenced in music.
Yo, bro, it's not ran by. Let me just say that.
Go ahead.
Let me just tell you just who's wrapped up with Jay Prince, because people not thinking about it. You got Bun B in them. Got Drake, who's a big. Drake is on both sides.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You got Cash Money. And you got many other people, Scarface, many other people that, like, Jay Prince is known as this man, right? If you really want to get your just due out the music business, you really want to know how it works, where the money really comes in from, he's the man. He's school babying them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So so you already know he's loved by a mass of people. So this is what Heineken's saying. Is this going to divide the South? Because it's like...
You got to pick a side now.
But the thing is this, I'm an optimist, bro. I'm very optimistic, bro. And I'm a very logical thinker
Okay.
here. For me, and me being a black male, young black male, me from an inner city, all of that, not even on that. All the rappers that we done lost in the last 2 years, right? And we're talking, you talking about different crews. These are rappers, right? There's some street dudes involved, but these is rappers and street dudes, right? I'm gonna hope that we see the hindsight in this whole thing of all these rappers we lost in these different incidences back to back over the last 2 years, that they can come together and be like, all right, look, we ain't gonna mess with y'all. We ain't gonna come to, we ain't gonna, listen, let me finish what I'm saying. Remember back during the East Coast, West Coast beef, you couldn't go there and they couldn't come here and all of that stuff, right?
You know what slowed that down? One, Biggie, then Tupac, then it was stopped. Equal retaliation.
But do we need to see that again? But my point I'm getting at.
It's not that we want to see that or we need to see that. I'm just not ignorant to how street niggas work. You killed a rock star. You didn't kill a regular nigga.
You're living in the whole... Yo,
I'm not mad at your optimism.
I'm not ignorant to none of
I'm
it.
not saying
I'm not
ignorant,
mad at your
but
optimism.
I applaud you.
Yeah.
No, I applaud you for living in a hopeful world. But I've been in this business for 25 years. Okay.
First of all, you've been in way longer than you got that.
I know.
You've seen it all.
I know what goes on with these type of things. Emotions run wild. You are talking about, this is what you're talking about. Quality control as if they're a business. Quality control is a fucking family.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Quavo and Takeoff was uncle and nephew.
Yeah.
That's his sister's
Yo,
son.
somebody
I got
else,
you.
somebody, I think Coach K is their cousin or something like that.
Offset is all family.
I think he's like they cousin or something like that.
This is what I'm trying to say. You ain't just dealing with business people. And they're just the business end. What about all the other people who are not in music? Who's gonna tell you, I don't give a fuck about the other rappers that been murdered? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not trying to help the community.
This is the thing.
Okay.
Listen, I get it. Like, we all from the hood, right? In real life, right? We all from the hood. I done seen it before I got you. Retaliation is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You take one of mine, I'm going to take one of yours. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this, though. Then why we going to keep sitting around here fraud and talking about some, oh, damn, another rapper died. Damn, that's sad. We got to stop all the killings. We got to stop this. And then we going to sit in the same room. Not saying us in this room, but the hip-hop community in general going to sit in the same room and say, oh man, you know, like, man, it ain't just the fans, bro. I be reading them Jones on Instagram, bro. It be these dudes up there, these dudes be putting these posts up there.
It's entertainment.
If these niggas are street niggas,
you
right?
love them. It's entertainment.
Hold up. If these niggas are street niggas, right? And the street niggas got principles, right? And when it comes to somebody dying, we not standing on entertainment, bro. We standing on real life shit. If somebody die, then don't get up there and say, well, I hope this happened. We gonna do this. We gonna pray for this and all that. All that stuff they write in these fucking paragraphs, long as shit, trying to convince us that they believe that it could be better, right? And then we gonna turn around and say, oh, it's entertainment. Nah, nigga, you a street nigga, right? So stand on that shit and shut the fuck up and do what you gonna do or do nothing.
We all from the hood, right? We all from the hood, right? And we know niggas that get money. You know niggas that fucked a lot of chicks and got a lot of money, right? And when they fuck somebody else's girl, yo, that's the code. You gotta take that up with your girl. But what happened when you fuck their girl? Do they live by the code?
Nah, they
all right then.
They ready to take
then. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no fucking code until they determine the code. If I'm the one that's wrong, here's the code. If you're the one that's wrong, hammer.
Fuck the code, huh?
Fuck the code,
Fuck
nigga.
the code.
So when you reading shit, we shouldn't do that. But if they lose one of theirs,
then it's up.
Yes.
It's up. This is a different situation. Why? Because I'm predicated upon emotion.
And the way it's also who got lost. Because, you know, even in the mob ties, the mafia, if you take out a dude that's not known for being a street dude, and you clap him the wrong way, and he's a good dude, and he's an earner, they're coming for you even more.
Because he wasn't even involved.
And he was an earner.
And he was an earner.
An earner, the money, it's still money. You're an earner and you minding your business, we got a problem with you, Heineken, because you fucked with him.
And you got to remember, that's still...
And even when you off him, somebody gonna off him, and they're gonna off them, and then they're gonna be like, we need to call a truce about this.
So how's Quavo gonna sleep? How's Quavo gonna sleep at night knowing that his sister's son got clapped right next to him. The nightmares that's gonna.
And
run
we gonna
through-
let that go. I'm just saying. And we
got money.
And we gonna
Bro.
wake up and we gonna say, let's be about peace.
Bro, no, that ain't what I'm saying. Cause
Okay,
I ain't
tell me
never
what
been
you're
no
saying.
nut
All right,
ass nigga.
all right.
What I'm saying is this, bro. Listen, I got cause I'm getting to the point you make. I got people right now that'll die right now for me because they love me that much. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They will die today.
Got you.
But I'm never gonna put them in a predicament because I know that they willing to do it. I'm not gonna put them in a predicament. What DMX said, you better bring some niggas you don't give a fuck about because you're gonna lose your boys.
Yeah.
I will never put the people I love in a predicament like that. I'm not saying Quavo and Offset should not be upset. I'm not saying that their whole team should be upset. I'm not saying that it's gonna be peace. I'm saying this from my optimistic standpoint. I seen a lot of niggas die. I was on my old block the other day. I asked them about every person on my block. Every person from my block is either literally dead or in jail. I don't want to see that keep happening to people. And we as a black people, as a fucking unit, as a community, that's progressive black people getting money, educated, starting business, all that shit. We talk all this shit about how, oh, we got to do better, we got to be better, black on black crime got to stop, Black Lives Matter, and all of that, fuck the police and all that bullshit we talk until something happen. Again, may Allah make it easy on his family, I mean, and I stand on that. I really mean that for real. And I know it's going to be hard for them. But as a black man, as a black father who from an inner city, who got a son in an inner city, you from the hood, you from the hood, you from the hood. I can't sit up here and sit and pretend because I know, oh, this was gonna happen. I'm gonna say, like I said, I'm optimistic and I hope that shit don't happen. Yo, niggas been dying my whole life. Again, I just left my block the other day. Every single person that I listed, about 15 people I asked them niggas about, every single one of them niggas either dead or in jail. It's females from my block that got life plus 15, and I'm not capping. So I'm not about to sit up here as a business owner, a professional, a father, a grown man, a Muslim, a brother sitting amongst brothers who done made something about themselves and sit up here and say, well, fuck that, because these niggas lost somebody. Yes, they did. May Allah make it easy on them, I mean, but I pray to God that it don't go too far, because all it's going to be, ain't nobody going to be dying but another black man and maybe a black child that got hit by a straight bullet, or maybe black
That's a
women that
fact.
got hit by a fucking straight bullet. Because right now in Philly, right now, every day, I can guarantee you to turn the news on in Philly, one day out the week, every week, a child get hit with a straight fucking bullet. So I know that's probably going off topic, but my point is, the reason why I have to be optimistic is because I seen this shit my whole life, bro. I was in Wilmington for 17 years. I lived in Philly for 18 years, bro. One hood to the next fucking hood. Niggas is dying every day. I'm not about to sit up here as a business owner, a fucking nursing professional, a black man, a father, a Muslim, a brother sitting amongst other great brothers and sit up here and say, well, fuck that shit, nigga. We from the hood. You know how that shit go. I do know how that shit go, and that shit been going that way for so long. Something gotta change, bro. It's time for some shit to change, my nigga. We not about to sit here and keep going like, oh, fuck it, that shit cool. Man, that shit ain't cool, dog. A black man just died. So a black man gonna say, fucking my black man died, so I'm gonna go find another black man to kill to get fucking retaliation. I'm not saying you got to hug this nigga, you got to love this nigga, you got to, none of that. I'm not saying none of that, bro. But this say, to kill one man is like you killed the world.
Let me say this, right? As So said 5 to 10 minutes ago, ain't that many units in this music industry. You know how many people are all tied in? Do you know how hard it is? Think about this. Imagine you fuck one of my girls. No, you fuck my wife. You fucked her, you slobbed her down. There's tape of that shit. And Esso tells me, you
Let
still
it
gotta
go.
be, no, you still gotta be in the room with this nigga. With your wife. That's what you're asking, quality control.
No,
No, you're not getting it.
Go ahead.
Because the industry is so small,
Yes,
they gotta sit there now. And now you gotta look at the dude that clapped your mans.
No, he don't, though. That's what you're not understanding. He don't got to be around, cuz I know it's a small industry.
Bro,
Yo, I got that
this shit,
part.
Bro, he's gonna be around
Random.
cuz.
So what
Yes.
you saying is that cuz should go risk it all right now. He's a rock star himself. Their whole
Nobody's
team is
saying
full of
that,
rock
but you're not
stars.
listening.
Go
You're
ahead.
not
Go
listening.
ahead.
You're looking at it like these people are around.
Yeah.
We all make money together.
Yeah.
This is a money show. This is about, listen, all this stuff goes all the way back
Like,
to the money still.
That's it. We're talking about the money in the division.
Jealousy, envy is all of this stuff. And all of these people are close with each other. And we all got to make money, right? How am I going to sit across from him knowing what's up? How can I? I'm just being a real.
Can I say
I'm
something?
just being a real. Of course, go ahead.
Can I? It's not to cut you off, and I'm
No,
not even trying.
go
I'm not
ahead.
trying to be funny or none of that shit. I'm not even saying it's equivalent or it's the same. Jeezy just did a fucking verses with Gucci Man.
How long that took? 20 years.
20 years.
And you know why they were able to do it? They both killed. It was equal retaliation.
There you go.
So you
And wait, time out. And they got common ground. And they got common ground. You know who their common ground is? P. From quality control. That's they This is what I'm trying to
I see what you did there. Hey, yes, I like that. I see what you did there.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Let's wrap this one up then.
There's a common denominator with that.
That's the one
I see what you did there. I like that.
And we're gonna wrap it up. Finances is now fucked up for Takeoff family.
Yeah.
Because trust me, there were people that were dependent on this young man to do
bring
what
it
he
home.
was doing and bringing it home. Now chemistry is messed up. Is Quavo still going to be able to make records? Is Offset going to come back and do a dual record? Are they still going to be Migos? Are they going to perform the records? It's a whole money thing, and everybody got to figure this out. It's money thing, it's hearts, and it's emotion. And I hope that they do figure it out. I hope in this perfect world that
I want to live in.
No, that we want to live in.
Yeah.
I'm not going cap. I'm just a reality person.
Yeah, I got you.
But do I want to live in harmony? Yes. I turn my head to a lot of shit. He'll tell you. There's a lot of things I could retaliate on. I don't. I just turn my head and I just keep going. But I'm older. Somebody already tried to kill me. I survived a fucking murder attempt in 2001. So I've been there. I did all this shit. I had to learn to walk again. So I already know that there's consequences. My man went to go murder son and got caught with the burning, did 7.5 years. You know what I'm saying? So I understand I understand emotion, your retaliation, money, women, envy. It all got to be wrapped up in what they got going on here.
So you sitting down with us.
Yeah.
What the fuck is your name?
Listen,
we went
know his name, but
they want me to tell you what's up. Listen, man, call me Kobe, but they call me A. Niggas in my hood call me A. My people call me A. They call me Owner A. They call me Owner A because I'm the owner of the record label Hustlerz Elite Music, Hustlerz Elite Music label and management. So that's what they call me. I got my artist Shango TLP. Salute to him. It's my little cousin. So yeah, that's what we got going on. We doing it. I'm trying to be the first major label out of my city, out of my original home city, Northside, Wilmington, Delaware, 30th Street. I'm trying to be the first major label out of there. I'm trying to do it like EST did for Louisville. I'm trying to do it like Griselda did for Buffalo. That's my vision.
Didn't you go to school with Guru's mom? I mean, didn't Guru's mom teach
young
you?
Guru's mom from The Rock. His mom was my teacher, and that's a fact. His mom was my teacher. It's so crazy because when I was a kid, it was wild because she used to be, I remember it was me, a boy from my block named Heckbone, a couple other people was in the class, we used to all rap or whatever, and she used to be like, yeah, Guru my son, but it didn't really resonate at the time because I was a kid, and honestly, at the time, I didn't really listen to Hov like that because I didn't know what he was talking about, so we knew who The Rock was, we were State Property, Rock Around, all of that, but I really didn't know what she was talking about as I got older, and me and my other cousin, Shannon, used to talk about it. He like, yo, remember you always told me that your teacher was Guru mom or whatever. So when I started seeing Guru more, I'm like, damn. And I was telling Heineken earlier that it's crazy because I've been really trying to tap in with Guru. Like, yo, bro, like we from the same hood, bro. Your mom was my teacher. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Guru's
but
a rock star right now.
I know. That's why, you know, he ain't paying me no mind. You know what I'm saying?
Were you when you were close or had a relationship with his mom, as being your teacher?
Being my teacher, yeah.
Were you doing music then?
Yeah, we was kids. We was rapping, making beats. Yeah.
All right, so
that's why she brought it up to us.
So since y'all frontal lobe wasn't developed, y'all didn't get the fact that she was trying to put y'all on and say y'all rapping and my son is this guy.
Right.
So you understand how when you're in this business now, you have to take advantage of every opportunity
that comes to you
that
like
presents
that.
itself. God is gonna send you certain things, and if you don't catch them, it doesn't matter what age you are. You have to be knowledgeable. And you have to be ready to jump on that chance and make it come alive.
But you know what it was for real? At the time we was kids. Like I said, she brought it to us because we used to be in class rapping and all of that. So that's why she brought the information to us. But as a kid, coming from where we come from and nobody came from where we came from, I really thought she was capping for real. She was nothing against her because that lady was a beautiful, strong, beautiful black woman. Very nice lady, great teacher. But I just was like, yo, your son not Guru. Who from my hood who from our hood worked for Jay-Z? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who worked with Jay-Z? Like,
is it
you know
safe
what I'm saying?
to say Guru was the inspiration to see
of
that
course.
you could bust out of Wilmington?
Of course.
That's
Everything I say, every time I talk to somebody, every time I write something down, I always shout out Guru. Not on some dicky and shit, but on some shit like this. It starts off like this. I want to do this, this, and this. Like how Hustlerz did this. The biggest person that made it from my hood is young Guru from
If it wasn't
The Rock.
for Guru, would you have the inspiration or the motivation to still want to be in this art form?
To do it now, I would
Yes.
still have the inspiration because I'm older and I know it can actually be done. And with the internet, your hands can touch everything. As a kid,
It's the driving force.
right. As a kid, I wouldn't have had the inspiration because again, nobody made it from my hood, so it made it harder to believe that it could be done.
So if let's take Guru out the picture. Is there another figure that was like, yo,
That made me think that I could really do
Yeah.
it. That make the person. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say this before I answer that question. We was raised up. Who raised us because most of our pops wasn't around. We got raised by Nas and the Locks. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
AZ, people like that.
That's
Beanie
his mans
Siegel.
too, huh?
That's who raised us as far as the music was giving us game on how to survive, especially Nas, right? Especially Jadakiss, the whole Locks. They was telling us how to survive in the hood and how to grow up to be men, street niggas, but still smart, right? But I said it to say, who was inspiration? Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Jay-Z is a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's a real nigga. That's why I said I don't know Jay-Z personally, but I watch all his interviews. I listen to Jay-Z, like, you know what I'm saying? And I be listening to him, and I'm like, damn, this nigga really. I watched an interview one time. This nigga Jay-Z said he inspired me, nigga. You really gotta get money. He was on the I don't know, remember the name. I want to say it was David Letterman, but I could be wrong. The white man with the long beard. He did an interview with him.
Okay.
Probably
But anyway,
David Letterman.
Yeah, but anyway, he did an interview. He was
Letterman don't
telling him
got
a
a beard,
story.
but go
This nigga said that he used to catch a train from fucking Brooklyn to Trenton, New Jersey every day, make $2,000 a day, but that was not enough money. Nigga,
And niggas was counting 14 stacks.
a nigga
a
made
month.
$2,000 a day as a teenager, my nigga. This ain't no grown man. This is a teenager making $2,000 a day, tax-free, straight cash. And you telling me this nigga said, fuck it, I gotta get more bread?
Let me ask you a question. You believe everything that Jay-Z say?
I don't believe everything that anybody said
I'm
because
just saying because I'm letting you know this shit is entertainment. This nigga argued with me for a year talking about Jay-Z. You know, niggas know that Jay-Z pulled up with the bag of money to Def Jam.
It's not about arguing.
And
he's like,
wait,
no.
Can I
Don't do
say
that.
what I want to say?
Don't do that.
Can I say, okay, he didn't argue with me. He told me people believe
Leave that.
Jay-Z pulled up to Def Jam. That Jay-Z pulled up to Def Jam with a bag of money, and that's how he got his deal. And when he told me that, this is when we first started talking, I was like, who the fuck said this stupid shit? People believe this stupid shit? And he was like, every dude in Brooklyn believes this shit. So I had to walk him around to certain people and be like, guess what Heineken told me the Brooklyn niggas believe? And he would say that, and everybody in the business be like, people really believe that
because you was already in the business already.
But that's what he's not getting it. He's been so in the business. He's been a 1%er that regular business shit to him is day to day.
Yeah.
So it's like people going around saying, yo, you know aliens is real. Oh no, aliens ain't real. Well, I'm in the government. He's like, these people are really dumb. Yeah. You have to know how. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, you're in the game.
So he has a biased opinion on this
No.
shit.
It's not fair.
No, I got
He's-
information.
He's
Yeah.
so successful
Yeah.
that he's been removed from normality.
From the bullshit that we listen to.
that we listen to. And I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we got that, but he's been
Yeah.
removed from that.
Don't listen to everything
Yeah.
Jay-Z or anybody else say. They are here to entertain you.
But-
they are not here. Let me explain
Go
this
ahead,
to
go
you.
ahead, 'cause I'm not- go
They
ahead.
are not just here to entertain you with their music. They're here to entertain you with their lifestyle. They're here to entertain you with their mind, with the chicks they get. They need you to believe everything that they say because that's your motivation. So when you sat here, I let you sit there and say your rock, state property. We was raised off a rhyme. You know what I heard? I can't believe these young niggas was listening to these niggas.
We was though.
Yo, listen, I can't believe that these young niggas was listening to these niggas entertain and was going to live their life based upon what they said.
No,
But who
see,
would
I
they
think
listen to, though?
well, that number one, who was
That's
you gonna
the
listen to?
thing.
Number one, because like I said, most of our pops was not around. That's number one. But number two,
That's key.
Well, that's number one. That's key. That is key. That's what I said first before I said
No,
that.
I know,
Our pops wasn't around.
I know,
So this is what we had because we really didn't have a lot of old heads for real. You know what I'm saying? So, but I say that to say, as a young nigga, if you don't have somebody around that's gonna tell you this is really what's going on, this is real, and you got Jadakiss up there spitting knowledge to you that you think knowledge because you 13, 14, 15 years old, and it sounds better than the shit that the crackhead on the corner was
agree.
saying to you, what else you gonna listen to? Number one. Number two, I'm not saying that everything Hov said is true because you believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. But it's still inspirational. I don't fuck that nigga made $1 in fucking Trenton every day for 10 years, whatever he said, right?
the thing is this, nigga, that tell me, nigga, you got to get money and go get this bread because there's a nigga out there that's a billionaire right now that's from the hood just like you, that's a billionaire, and fucking 30 years ago, the nigga was on a train going to Trenton, New Jersey, getting $2,000 a day, and that wasn't enough money for him.
I don't got no problem with that, but the fact that it's not true is making y'all think a nigga walk around with 14K and it wasn't enough. That's my problem. Okay? Yeah. So I'm not mad at the inspiration, but he really got you thinking he was at a teenager making 14K. Do y'all niggas know what 14K was when Jay-Z was a teenager?
That was a lot of money, yeah. That was a lot of money,
Yo, bro, so Jay trying to tell me he was making $56,000 cash a month?
Let me tell you something. You know what?
What?
As a kid, I would rather him believe that than a motherfucker thinking they Superman or Batman and want to fight crime and get shot in their face.
Okay, but then this is the
that was
problem.
Totally different.
Yo, but this is the problem with that. This is the problem with that. Now he's chasing a dream that's not reality.
Hey,
and that's a problem.
None of this shit
So when
reality.
it's not, this is what I'm saying. None of it is. And this is what I'm saying. It's entertainment.
Just like there's doctors that made it by cheating through medical school.
Facts.
They're terrible fucking doctors.
Facts.
And they tell you, I'm one of the best doctors. You want them niggas operating on you? Niggas
No,
gonna pump
bro.
fake it.
But listen,
This whole shit is a
and that's
pump
my
fake.
point. If we know that they're terrible, we're not gonna go to them. But if he really thinks that this is an older man now that has a kid and he's making money,
Let me
right?
ask you, if a nigga write a book and tells you all this information about dating and how he made money, and you believe what's written in the book and he made it up, what's the difference?
What you mean, what's the difference? How do we know this shit's gonna work?
That's
What you
the
mean?
point.
What you mean? And that's the point of what I'm saying. Well,
None of this shit is real.
Yo, no. If I wrote a book about bitches, that shit would be real. Okay?
Based on what?
All right, based upon my experience, how I
Oh,
get
your
it.
experience?
G Nelson sat right in this chair. G Nelson sat right in this chair and told you how I give it up.
You know what I wouldn't want to see?
What?
Pictures of him with the bitches in that book. It better be a fucking color book.
If I wasn't married, they would be in there.
My nigga, BagFuel.
Yeah.
Let them know where they can find you at.
BagFuel, listen, owner A, Hustlerz Music, Elite_music, IJ, Hustlerz Music on YouTube, Shango TLP on YouTube, Delaware Bull on YouTube. Holler at us, we got 3 videos dropping, 3 singles dropping coming up soon. You know what I mean?
You
We
in the
doing
game.
it, yo. We in the game.
And he's putting his paws and he's putting his money where his mouth is.
Facts.
He's serious about his pimping.
And
I'm
speaking
sincere
of which,
about my shit.
if you want to support us, other than just pressing play and hitting the like button, make sure you go down and hit the super chat.
No, super. It's not super. Super thanks.
Super thanks.
Super thanks.
Yes. So if you want to support us, hit the super thanks. You got the $50 one, the $10 one, the $5 one, the $3 one. Whichever one works for you, let's get it.
And matter of fact, why y'all subscribing to their channel? Because I know y'all subscribers is up right now. I've been noticing y'all subscribers is up. I said, ooh, they flexing.
Shout out to my nigga Ghost.
Yeah.
Shout out to,
Shout out to
let's
Ghost.
get straight. We would not be doing none of this without the man behind the camera, and that's fact.
Shout out to Ghost.
He don't
Loyal-
just chop up footage.
Loyalty is key, and the work that he puts in, along with the rest of us, is serious business. We take this very seriously. But go ahead.
Come subscribe to us so we can monetize too and get this money with the rest of
That's
these
what I'm
brothers.
talking
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
Bag
BagFuel.
Super thanks. Hit that.